Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So, got a YouTube day going like I said I would be doing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boop. Get that. Yeah. How you doing, Cass? Hope you're having a nice day. Do 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 do. Yeah, hello. It's still very strange for me as well. How is Max? I am doing okay. Just like I said, I'm still getting used to doing stuff on here, so just making sure I got the right links posted, and finally pulling up the music playlist stuffs, because all this stuff can get fairly damn boring sometimes. Why I'm on the YouTubes? Because I'm trying to switch stuffs up. Because, in all honesty, shit has gotten stagnant on several sides for the content creation stuff us is. just want to try to get my foot in the door somewhere, I guess you could say. Not that one, this one. Yeah, it's like, I don't actively go out of my way to do social networking shit just to use people to raise my numbers like a lot of people fucking do. And because of that, I've been sitting at like close to 500 now on following and followers, or closer to 400 probably for Twitter, which is obviously a very large social networking site thing. Well, application. And Twitch, I've never been good at networking through just Twitch itself. It's like, yes, I raid people, but in all honesty, if I look through my entirety of this year, I could probably count how many people have actually bothered raiding me. So it's not a very high number in comparison. So figured, why not, spread out, go to different, and do shit on other platforms instead of just on Twitch. Was thinking Kick, but then after doing one stream on Kick and like how restricted that felt alone on using OBS, I was like, I don't care too much about that. So I started doing stuff on YouTube, and then I ended up finding out over the last like month or so that like Aiden Ross, one of the dudes that owns a percentage of Kick, is one of like the head honcho sort of guys. I was like, nope. I don't want that thieving, scamming kid anywhere near me. So I'd rather just take my luck with YouTube. I use YouTube for a lot of stuff other than just posting my VODs as well. Like I end up using it a lot for learning shit anyway, so might as well give it a try. Actually recently started learning a bit more about essentially, which coin was it? I think it was MILF coin the idiot got hit for. Scam. Now let's see here. Violated Twitch's TOS by displaying messages from his Kick chat containing anti-Semitic, homophobic, and racist language, which they aren't super reining in for any of their larger content creators over there, I will say that much. I'm trying to find what the hell the name of the coin was. MILF token. That's what the hell it is. CoffeeZilla did a whole thing on his bullshit. Ended up pretty much exposing the whole scam. And the fucker was like taking no responsibility for pimping that shit to his audience. So between him and iShowSpeed, which is another one that ended up pimping out cryptocurrency, Bitcoin bullshit scams, which the latter, he was young. Well, he still is young, so I wasn't as. This person's like a fucking scumbag. I'm never ever going to deal with them ever again, ever at all, if possible. He's young. He could have been talked into it, and it was like all he saw was dollar signs, and he's still fucking young. So like, didn't know better. Didn't know how it affected other people's lives. Then like I ended up finding out I show speed, and ended up getting banned from Twitch for implying that he was going to do sexual advances upon females that he was voice chatting with against their consent. Did a whole "who's going to stop me" sort of thing. So, like, you can talk as bad as you want, but you get a bullet in your head, that's gonna stop you from talking badass, period. But yeah, other than that, I Show Speed also ended up getting a video made about him recently by Actman, where turned out he was going around copyright striking a lot of people's content, and it was like they'd have like a 8-second clip, or one guy who just had it soundboarded supposedly, and then they copyright hit him still, and claimed the entire like 13 to 15 minutes of footage, which is pretty bullshit. And then there's whole reactionary channels that got hit by that shit as well, and one of which was like, the girl had, I think, close to 34,000 followers, and is one of her most viewed videos on YouTube. And Actman actually had a video that had close to the same amount of views, and he showed like what he got for the video that had about the same amount of views that her video had, was close to $720, and all she got after everything was cleared up with the copyright claim bullshit was like $6.90. The fucker essentially stole over $700 from this smaller content creator. Whereas I Show Speed has like, I think 11 million followers or 1.3 million followers, something along that line. He's up there. He's very up there. Yeah, very, very big bruh moment there. It'd be like fucking, I don't know, Amaranth hate rating you or me on Twitch. That's the only thing I can think of as a very surefire. You probably know who the hell that person is. Just people that get on their high horses and take advantage of it. I just freaking hate that so much. It's like the kid has like sponsorship deals and all this other shit. Marby was pimping that pump and dump scam coin stuff. He actually had a whole like pyramid of PS5s behind him that he was giving away during the stream and shit. One of which he took out of the box and just flat out broke it with a sledgehammer on stream. She was doing OnlyFans before the hot tub stuff even hit, and that's part of her and a few other part of why OnlyFans became more so known for the pornographic material than what it was originally made to do. It's supposed to be like a competitor with Patreon, and then the adult content came along, and you know, that was booming, so they didn't do anything about it. Then we saw, if you paid enough attention to social media, is like whenever they did try to get rid of it, all these girls started complaining about, oh, I'm going to lose so much income. I'm going to lose. It's like, well, some of you can already buy multiple houses. Why haven't you invested the money where it's not an issue if you lost that income? Or else be unlazy and make your own website, which something like a dumbass like myself can learn to do. In fact, it's actually something I'm slowly learning to do myself. This video I'm got right here is an hour-long crash course on HTML. Money blinds people that have had it all their lives, it seems. So my grandfather on my dad's side basically was a millionaire by the time he passed. And he was always down to earth. Where he lived before passing was like a little sort of cottage. Well, it was a family cottage that him and my grandmother ended up turning into like their own home after he retired from doing automotive work and being a landlord, real estate stuff. And basically lived off money that he got from the stock market and that he invested while he was doing that stuff. And he had a garden, all his other shit. He was set. He could have retired a lot earlier if he wanted to, but he kept pushing because that was what his kids, told him he should try doing. Get more in there and get more in there. And he still had a few years that he probably got to fully enjoy before he ended up getting sick. But sadly, the money was split amongst his kids, and none were given to the grandkids. The businesses were sold off. And yeah, like whenever I'm saying his kids, I'm talking about like my dad, my uncle, and my aunt. They're greedy shits that didn't think about investing anything at all, and a lot of them, I know where my dad passes away, like all he plans on giving his own kids is like these things that are going to depreciate in value anyway over the course of his lifetime. No investment. Hell, I'm struggling as is, so just the idea of trying to put money to the side for my own son's future is like one of those things that keeps me up at night. So but yeah, basically what you said there is like they just get it and want to spend it all. That's basically what the generation before me and my family did. On my mom's side, whenever my grandparents on her side passed, it was like that was a whole fucking dispute. I just stayed out of it because it happened after my grandparents on my dad's side passed, and I was like, I'm already disappointed with one side of the family. The other side of the family is probably not going to do any better. And lo and behold, none of the grandkids got anything out of it. It was all magically separated amongst their kids. trying to read what you said about that stupid fucking emoji thing. Give a shit. I'm gonna control the monies. Yeah. It's like, honestly, while growing up, a lot of grandkids helped my grandfather out with taking care of the properties that he owned and shit, because he owned a trailer court, a commercial building, which was used for the automotive business whenever he did do that, and then 2 houses and a small apartment complex. I think it was like 8 housing units in the complex, and we helped with all that. Like a lot of the boys knew how to do electrical before we even got out of high school. Electrical, drywall, replacing carpets, replacing tiling, grout, all that other stuff. Pressure washing sidewalks on the side of buildings. We learned all that shit because our parents wouldn't do it. They just sent the kids out so it'd tire them out. So we knew more about maintaining the business than our parents did. But whenever it came time for my grandfather to want to finally retire and not have to deal with putting up with tenants and stuff, he went to his kids instead of asking the grandkids if they wanted to carry on the business, since we knew about what the hell to do. And obviously it was a poor decision. Helpful knowledge, but it's only so far people can go with knowledge if they don't act upon it. He was very old country. Him and my grandmother came over to America from Hungary. So I'm technically, was it 2nd, 3rd generation Hungarian? But yeah, it's like when my dad remarried, I already knew things were really going to be weird whenever he passes, because I have no hatred for my stepmom. It's just the way she raised her kids, which would be my generation. Let's just say that one time during a stint that I was living with my dad because I was on hard times, one of my stepsisters came over and she had her kids with her, and I just stayed in my hole. I had my own room, internet access. I just stayed in there and played. I think I was playing World of Warcraft or some shit, and I could just hear the kids screaming and acting like heathens, and then her just acting like an entitled bitch, not doing anything. And when my dad said anything about can you do something about your kids? They're our grandkids. We don't want to be yelling at them. We want them like us. She went off on my dad and was like, I wanted to go out and say something, but I didn't want to start anything between my dad and my stepmom. So I just texted my dad, and what the text I sent to my dad is, I am so happy you beat me whenever I act like that whenever I was younger. And I could hear him laugh from pretty much the other side of the house. So yeah, it's just she didn't raise him right, essentially. Her ex was always out on the road, and they ended up growing distant, and they ended up getting divorced, and then she got with my dad, and that's how I know the story anyway. But now, like fast forward to now, it's like I'm not sure if her kids are like anything in the picture right now, because one of my stepsisters ended up passing, and she had two twins. She had twins at the time that were only shit. They were barely even a year old, I think. She had a drug problem, but then she got off the drugs, and she was trying to get better, and she was a bit overweight, so she was trying to take care of that too. And my stepmom helped her with getting that stomach band, or whatever the hell it is, that makes it so your stomach's smaller, so if you feel like you're full faster and stuff, to try to help her with cutting down. She lost a lot of weight all of a sudden, and I guess after kicking the habit that she did have, paired up with her body suddenly taking this hit where she's just losing all this weight and stuff, and having dealt with having a kids and stuff, and it just all like compounded on, and she ended up passing away due to organ failure. And where my dad and stepmom went to visit her, they could see the kids at the window, just watching them. They weren't old enough to talk, let alone comprehend what the hell was going on. And my dad and stepmom knocked on the door, and nobody was answering. And so my dad thought something was wrong, and he got a hold of the main office for the apartment and got them to open the door for him. The moment the door opened, my dad recognized the smell, because he's a retired state trooper. He had dealt with death, so he knows the smell. And he told my stepmom to go to the car, and he went in, and there she was laying in the hallway, face down, and she had vomited, and most likely aspirated, and that caused her to end up passing. Luckily, they were able to, like, they visited at a time that the kids weren't like malnourished or anything like that. So that sucks that happened to them, but they were like really young, so they most likely don't remember any of it. I think now they're like 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure 5. But they've been living with my dad and my stepmom, because they were like next of kin, essentially, because the dad was in jail. My stepsister had gotten custody, so the dad had visitation on the weekends, and while my dad was doing the visitation stuff still with the actual dad, and they were trying to work stuff out for him to get custody, his dumbass ended up getting hit on drug charges. So he's probably never ever getting those kids. But yeah, so that's one stepsister. And I have one other stepsister that also had drug issues, lost her kids. The dad was actually he is actually a good guy. He still takes those kids over to see my dad and my stepmom and stuff. But yeah, like my stepmom's side, like, for my generation, is just sort of fucked. So they care a lot about their grandkids, which I'm happy about, you know. But then on like my side, I'm the oldest of my siblings. My brother that was a year behind me, he would be 38 this year, but he ended up passing away 2 years ago, come October, because of MS. That's what ended up getting him. My sister's doing fine, got her own house, everything. Then my youngest brother, which has a different dad than me, he lives about an hour drive away, but like I know he's still doing okay. I get updates on him from my mom. Sometimes he messages me on Facebook, just asking me like a random question about some game or some shit. But for the most part, I just keep to myself. I'm too busy with either learning coding stuff, doing work itself, doing parenting, or streaming here or there. So like I keep myself busy, but when it comes down to like stuff that I own that's other people would seek, I don't have a house of my own, which I would like to work on getting, but first and foremost, I need to get myself back on the map for credit. I'm currently like pooped out for credit. I don't have bad credit. I just have no credit. Even though I had student loans, I am magically not upon the credit score Bolsheviks. And one loaner, because I looked into like what I could do for getting house loans, because there are some houses around here that I'd like to maybe try to buy and it'd be in my income, for being able to pay it off and stuff. They're like, just get a credit card, just get a credit card. It's like, well, a lot of credit cards won't accept me because I have no freaking credit, unless they've got really stupid high rates to them that essentially would just end up screwing me. I told the lender right out, is like, I'm not putting myself in debt just to make any lender happy that, you know, I could fuck myself over and pull myself out of a hole. I already did it once with my student loans. I'm not doing it again, especially with a kid in the house. So, worst case scenario, I just try to save up the money and flat out fucking buy it. It'd take a lot, but if I can get things together well enough, it's a possibility. Anyway, on to actually gaming instead of like the half hour I spent just talking. Alright, so what I got going today is I've got Firestarter left to do, but I need to find 3 other people to do that. Yeah, Doom. Doom soundtrack will probably always be one of my favorites. But I'd love to get this one done, but I would need to get 3 other people to do it. I think Doc might be live, but I'm not 100% sure. Friends. Alright, there we go. So I don't mind too much that Steam updated the UI, but at the same time, it's like, why? Why did they have to change the UI? No, Doc's playing the Long Dark right now, and I as she's away. Okay. Yee. Doom soundtrack is much good. Oh, do you have this game, Cass? Or do you not really have any interest in first-person shooty games like this? Which I won't fault you at all for. It's like I don't have any interest really in Fortnite, but I know a lot of people play that. Not good at it. Well, if you ever do like poke into it, we could possibly play sometime if you want. I think I have you on my friends list, don't I? Yeah, I got you there. You got the kitty profile thing. It's like there's a mod for this game that makes it so that I can do these 4-player ones solo, but and I know I could solo it. It's just I like having others along for the ride and them earning the achievement at the same time. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if you looked at Payday 3 at all. That comes out in September. I will be playing the hell out of that. Well, it doesn't really matter too much if you suck at it. If you have fun playing it and stuff, then it's like I felt I always sucked at Apex Legends, but I still played that with Viral FPS and Joe Devil and had fun in our own ways. There were a few times that I got frustrated with the game, but you know, that's skill issue. Alright, shotgun pack. Clint, John, Rudiger, Steven. I could knock this out. Clint, John, Rudiger, Steven. That's literally the only 2 achievements I got left for rents. But yeah, one of the biggest things for this game is just sort of kind of getting used to the routing, I guess you could say, almost. Alright, so let's go in here. I need to change to the right masks. If I remember right, these are all monkeys, so where are the monkey ones at? There we go. John, Rudiger, Steven, Clint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll be looking around where I'm seeing Chuck. Give me a second here. I saw that you typed some here, but I want to make sure I get these all assembled properly first. There we go. Holding gun like wee. Well, that's part of the game. Alright, so I need to get these masks put on them. Clint, John, Rudiger, and I got Steven on. Right? Okay. So, rats on overkill. That's not too hard. Let's see if we get it first before having to buy it. There we go. But yeah, some of the mechanics in this game can be sort of kinda a pain in the butt to get used to. But once you get into the groove of things, it's not really that hard. It's like the two types of hard achievements in this game are either RNG as hell ones, which I completed one yesterday and actually managed to get II and Doc into it with me. Which was guessing game, which a lot of people, even like the longtime players, hate that game, that achievement, because of it being RNG. There's like no rhyme or reason to what you have to do for it, other than just go in, cut some wires, and hope that they're the right two wires. And there are a few other achievements that, hello, little anniversary item that I don't really need. Yeah, I'll get into the house when we're done with looking around. Got some planks, which are fairly useless, but might as well. But if you like to sort of just like go into the game and no brain the heists, you just go loud each and every time. Well, for almost all of them. There are a few that you are required to do stealth, but it's not bad enough that I'd say it should like scare you away from playing the game. These ones, yeah. Yeah, please salt, blah blah blah. Package. It's like right now I'm just meandering through and not really worrying about anything, even though I'm on overkill difficulty. Just have to have a bright build. I'm not good at sneaky. The sneaky stuff can take a lot of work to get used to. Just barricade the hell out of this. Now you can't see any haha buckfutters. I hear them dealing with a dozer downstairs. It's like right now I'm running around with the ICTB, which is improved combined tactical vest, or improved compact tactical vest. So I just don't care if something comes up on me. I'll zap that guy. Kill that one. That's one. Another big part of this is running with the right builds. There's been times I've even played this with people that like have absolutely no idea how to do any of the stealth. And all I do is just have them like, you know, if we're trying to do a stealth thing and they still want to join in and are willing to like stick on standby, then yeah, it'll be a bit boring for them, but if they're willing to put up with it, then hey, tacos. Flashbang. Just because it's fun. Just 'cause 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 it's This is a shotgun, by the way. Caustic soda. We'll wait for the second one. Caustic soda's blue. Alright. So for this one, you've got to mix up chemicals to make some bad stuff. If you put in the wrong chemical, the lab explodes. So what's usually the best is to wait until it's set a second time. So right now it's saying muriatic acid. We'll see if he says muriatic acid again, and then we'll go from there. Alright, he said muriatic acid again, with no change. So muriatic acid. Then we'll get the last piece in here. Get all this yummy, yummy ammo. Hell, this is even the right full build for this build. Like, I'm not using the gun that's was posted with what the build is. Oh, that's a dozer. I'm using this one for another achievement, which is kill 1,000 enemies with it, with this type of gun. That's how they get you sometimes with the DLCs. If you want to get all the achievements and shit, or else you want the best DPS out there, you're gonna have to probably invest in a DLC, like weapon pack or something, which is fairly annoying. But there are builds out there for people that have no DLCs that are still good. Yeah, mortar. Disco, disco, disco. Put one there. Just sort of pollute that. Oh, hello. Yeah. Still waiting for the last ingredient. Another shield. We are the gears. Do 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 do. Boop. And here's the last one. That'll be one bag popped out. It's one of three. Give me the... There we go. And it's nice that they changed it, that you can throw the bags at the bots and they'll carry it. Oh, that's a damn cloaker. Let's see. Yeah, we got enough to do one more inside, then we have to go outside to grab the right parts. Why did I do that? Stinky cloaker. Oh, I thought I picked up those planks downstairs. I guess not. I got down by that cloaker while I was thinking of picking them up. Yeah, my window. Rapscallion. These will end up getting broken eventually, but I still like to put them up. My window, mine, go away. Oh, there's a medic here, that's why. Still got two jokers. deposit. Alright, what are we getting? Caustic soda. Alright, so we got one call for caustic soda thus far. Yep, there we go. It's funny, I think whenever you actually put the chemicals together in real life, it makes something like sugar water. Rammstein. I'm still jelly with my sister and my mom getting to see them while I was in boot camp. Yeah, it just sucks that like almost every single one of their videos on YouTube have the comments turned off because of people acting like idiots. Well, you could literally find the information online. Alright, I heard muriatic acid. Oh, we had 2 dozers. Going for caustic soda. I think part of why they put this gun into the game as like one of the last 4 DLC sets is because, well, they're already working on the model for the dozers in Payday 3, because that's what the dozers have been shown to be using, this gun. On the truck. Yeah, some of them are stupidly specific. Some of them are just flat out hard. Okay. Alright, so I go over here. Look for any packages as I go along. Upstairs. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. So, you guys are assholes, huh? I shot you in the pee-pee. You're supposed to stay down. Where is the safe? I don't have anything to blow through that. Was it here? Did I just go past another save? Yes, I did. Alright, so we might actually have the info. There we go. Put that there so I know that's one way into where I want to get to the other one. We'll work on getting this one open first. Okay, upstairs here. Reload while I'm going up the stairs. Let's see. Damn it. Still got my revenge. Well, as long as they keep it sort of like how it is in this one with cloakers for 3, where them knocking you down with their bullshit one-hit knockdown doesn't count against your overall downs, that'll be fine. If I remember right, whenever the game first came out, it counted that as a down against you. Go. Oh, about 2 minutes left. Yeah, the surprise bunks. I haven't heard this one for a while. Oh, almost a fourth of the way through the kills. The last part of this is the bridge assault, which I probably could go for all the bags of money just to get the extra XP. So one thing that comes down that like contributes to your XP stuffs in this is bagged loot. So like money bundles that you find on the ground, like laying around, or else loose jewelry and stuff like that. That whenever you pick it up, it says like, you know, $1,000 or $10,000 earned gained. That doesn't count towards any XP gain. But a bagged items, like the stuff that you put into a bag, like stacks of money, gold, the drugs, that sort of stuff, whenever you bag it, that will count towards your XP gain. Same for completing objectives. So like once I find the information, that will give a set amount of XP. And a few other things like that. Your kill count has no contribution to how much XP you gain. Oh, this one's almost done. Also, if you do this mission in stealth, that can contribute to how much XP you get, as well as give you a stealth bonus for the next heist that you do. Oh, there we go. We got this. Damn, this cluttered. Weird place for a safe. And the pooper. That is an interesting place, I do agree to put it. There's medic. Medic goes first. There's the medic. I knew there was a medic around here somewhere. Alright, so we got a dozer here now. Since this truck's still here, we can steal the monies too while we're at. Oh, you asshole. Get rid of that. Taser's definitely something you always want to kill. Throw that in there so I don't accidentally leave right away. Let's put some of this down. I'll just start tossing stuff. Last 2 bags, so might as well. I sent me a sticker. Hello, sniper. Sniper, no sniping. Ooh, that guy came around the corner just ready for ready for going crazy. Okay, Alright, are we gonna get a escape for this one? See, anytime you leave with on the older heist anyway, anytime you leave a day and you're still in a police assault, there's a chance that you'll get an escape thing going. Ace pilot, vantage point, yeah, let's buy him anyway. Boop, there we go. Alrighty, already, Bendighty. Let's get in here, get some sausages. Down. Convert. Switch over to right gun this time. See, all we have to do for this one is kill these guys and we get escape already. One way to speedrun this in the past was jump up on one of the cars in the back and use a sniper rifle, pick all the mobsters off. He should have been dead. Alright, pick up money, defuse C4, and then you gotta do this with pretty much every damn one. Alright, you guys stay out here. Want them out here protecting the monies. Oh, that one actually didn't have any. Cool. Having an AI get in your way like this is sort of frustrating, but thankfully my stuff didn't get messed up from him standing there. That's why you do this stuff one at a time, because if you open up multiple cases, then you pick up money from one, and then you try to get rid of do the C4 for that one, there's a chance you'll try picking up money from the case right next to it, and that'll end up screwing your chance over for getting the C4. You literally just get exactly enough time to... Oh, hey big guys. Exactly enough time to pick up the money and take out the C4. Alrighty. I'll take a sip in a moment here, actually. There we go. Got chains equipped in. Let's just work from the back forward then. Alright, don't got a whole lot left. You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? 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 That you okay? It's like, I know there's also a thing that lets you pick up multiple bags. But it feels a bit cheaty to me. Since part of what makes the game tough is getting that shit all transported around. Man, there's a lot of money and stuff here. And some of the things they steal are like heavy as heck. So there's no way in hell you're going to be carrying 30 bags like gold or anything like that. Yeah, 5 bags secured so far, and still got 3 on the bots. Let's just start tossing. I think I heard a dozer. Yeah. It's spying on me while I'm doing my stuff. Get all these guys over here. You okay? You know that you're okay. I am wondering how the AI is going to be changed for the heisters in 3. And even if they add something as simple as like actually bothering to fix drills, that would be one huge improvement compared to how they are in this one. Mm-hmm. 16 bags. Nice. Package. Oh, also finding the gauge packages give you some XP as well. And there we go, there's 4 monkeys knocked out. This used to be farmed back in the day. You'd get up to day 3, get to the payout part here. Then after the XP is done, you would restart the mission for that day and then just keep looping it until you got up to 100. But that was back before like infamy was even a thing, so it wasn't a big deal. Alright, so 4 monkeys is done now. That's a 4-man crew thing. So let's see here, what else is there for other than rats? Well, gotta see what's next after rats, supposedly. Filter. Watchdogs. Okay. What do you got for watchdogs? Achievement stuff, I know that. Alright, on day 2, on the watchdogs job, secure 12 bags without letting any law enforcers enter the warehouse. The 4-man crew wearing 1 different assault pack mask. And then there's 1 for doing it without that, and then DSOD. So, got that. Oh, it says 1 to 4 players. That's on overkill difficulty. No skills. Wielding the Amcar rifle and Shimano 888 pistol. Could try that. At the same time, yay, puppers being silly. The Beaky Baby. Amcar rifle and Shimano 8 pistol. right at the top of the screen there. Where was it? This one right here. This is the one that I knocked out yesterday that is such a pain in the ass that I even was like, okay, I stopped what I was doing, got the hell outside the building so that people could join in. I messaged I messaged Doc. I was like, hey, you guys want to get an easy achievement? It'd be easy for them. I've been playing this game off and on for 7 years, and I finally got that damn thing done. Can you see, like, some of my earliest ones is like got done October 2016 and shit.